Good morning. My name is Michael J. Long, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. All right. So, what do this is all about the big picture. But have you ever? I could say this is all about the big picture, but have you ever noticed how we libertarians never, ever seem to get our own political districts? And why is that? Because it's always either A, a Democrat district or a Republican district. Let me break it down to you. The system is set up without the Libertarian Party or its influence, or and that includes every other political third party for that matter. The only two parties that have a say in this country would be the Democrats and Republicans. Think about it. You see, let's start out with this. Look at all your cities, towns, and villages in this country. You got your for the cities, you got your city council positions, right? That includes the local city and your local city council districts, and your water boarding districts, or for your water board, town district supervisors, what have you. For your local, state, and county levels, you got your state assembly districts, your state senate districts, your local city council districts, your all your legislative districts in your local, state, county levels of government. And then on the federal level, you have the congressional and senatorial districts, and it's always either a Democratic district or a Republican district. But it's never a Libertarian district. And that's because they feel threatened by us. So, and this is why they tell you that if you vote for a third party, you're throwing away your vote or you're deciphering the vote and all this other crap. Because they don't want you to vote for the Libertarian Party. It's that simple. They feel threatened by us, so they're going to intimidate you in the media, in the press, and you know, you know, even the media intimidates because they have big pockets. They have with the Democratic and Republican parties, they have deep pockets. They're friends with them. They go to high school with them. They go to college with them. They go to their son's baseball games. They own the press, is what I'm trying to get at. And this process is simply referred to as gerrymandering. When you look at because think about it. Every single district is either a Democratic district or a Republican district. And the end result is, in those districts, you always have the vast majority of the people are either liberal or conservative. And you never have a Libertarian district. So any Libertarian that exists within the confines of any of these districts have to work their butts off and can persuade people to join the Libertarian Party in districts that are either Democrat or Republican. But for God's sakes, they waste their time with the, the census and the Census Bureau. Oh, who do you vote for? Blah, 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 blah. And they come back with this: the Democrat and Republican districts. It's gerrymandering, folks. Otherwise, you would have districts for all the other third parties in the Libertarian Party, depending on how much support that political party has and how many people are in that particular district and all that. So again, you got gerrymandering involved in the process, and you have, intimidation in the press by the media, right? So again, these are the four things that lead to apathy. And this is why this is why we got to fight. Because we have a say. We're people. We're human beings. We're we're free citizens, or we're supposed to be anyways, of this country. So if you're ever interested in the Libertarian Party, I'm not saying everybody has to be a Libertarian, but folks, we're the only party who cares. There's no other political party that cares like we do. We give it, because we actually give a shit. That's the bottom line. It's not like these Democrats and Republicans and people like President Trump that tell you one thing when they're actually total 180. All right? Or people like the former president, like President Barack Obama and Bill Clinton and the Vice President Joe Biden and, all this other crap. And that's why we really got to become our own media. We really have to get a hold of one another. And, if you're really interested, it takes a lot of work, because it truly does. But if you're interested in running for office as a Libertarian, if you want to run for office on behalf of the Libertarian Party, I would contact your the National Libertarian Party. They'll probably refer you to your state Libertarian Party. The state Libertarian Party will probably refer you to your to whatever county affiliate or local government affiliate for the Libertarian Party that exists. Get a hold of the people. They'll enlighten you on the process, and anybody can run for office if they're U.S. citizens and are eligible. Of course, we know that by in terms of the law and all that. But yeah, and it does. You don't have to just run for office either. There's other things you can do. You can hand out flyers, go door to door, make videos like I'm doing, and post them on YouTube, so that other people can see what you're doing and what you're about. And you can do things like podcasts. So you can do that through what's the name of that? Oh yeah, Anchor.fm, which is now a subsidiary of Spotify. You can do Patreon and make your own videos and go live and go on YouTube. So there's a ton of things we can do to become our own media, and that's what and to encourage others to pretty much do the same. The other thing is, if you're in New York State, you live in New York State, or you have family members that live in New York State, like me, because and others, I'm sure. Encourage them to register with the Board of Election as a Libertarian. That's the most important thing you can do right now, because we need Libertarians. We need a lot of Libertarians. And we're growing. We're over 200, but we need more. That's how we win. That's how we challenge the system, is by putting in place a foundation. It always starts at the local, state, and county levels of government. So you start out at the local level. You do basic things. If you have a candidate that's running, you back him or her. These are things that you can do. And get a hold of your state chair. Even if do whatever you can do that you're comfortable doing. I wouldn't say, you have to do all these extreme things. No. It can be simple things. Simple things that each and every day any one of us can do. It is so easy now to make podcasts, publish them, because just about everybody's got internet. And it's the simplest thing you can do. And that's how we win. That's the big picture that I wanted to present tonight. I'm Michael J. Long, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.